have another sponsor who make these events possible. They are Northeast Bank. So I have a Melanie back there and also Jonathan. They're going to say a few words.
Thank you. I just met Tina, and I think she's awesome. So I don't have all the other stories that everyone else has, but I want to thank everyone for giving us the opportunity to sponsor this event. This is actually my first AAHOA convention, and the primary reason we're here is because we finance so many of the membership, and a lot of the borrowers were asking us, why aren't you coming to this event? I don't know if it's because they just want to hang out with me or they just want to give everyone else here the opportunity to work with us and take the opportunity to see what we can offer. But, and again, I don't want to take up too much of your time either, and you just have a couple of minutes with you. But to tell you a little bit about us, Northeast Bank, we are based actually out of Maine. Our national lending division is based out of Boston, which is where I sit. And we are primarily an SBA and USDA lender financing properties throughout the country. We are a nationwide lender. That's probably the number one question I get asked at my booth, is if we are a nationwide lender. And we are. We lend in all 50 states, and hotels is our biggest sector. And I know you have a lot of different choices you can make when you're deciding on a lender, especially in the SBA space. There are over 4,000 banks that participate in the SBA program. And this year we're going to crack the top 50 of the SBA lenders. And that's important because obviously out of 4,000 banks, being in the top 50 puts us in a pretty elite group. But of that top 50, very few actually specialize in hotel lending. And we specialize in about 8 different industries, and hotels is our #1 sector. And when you're looking at the SBA program, I'm sure everyone in this room has read about SBA loans and may have one or has at least considered one. And the biggest thing with these programs is how nuanced they are. And all of these lenders that do participate in the program, if they don't know the rules, then they're not going to be able to maximize the rules for your benefit. That's one of the things that we really bring to the table, is that we understand the SBA and the USDA programs. We understand all the rules, and we can maximize them so that you can get the most benefit out of these programs. Back in the 80s, the SBA loan was for basically the person or the individual that couldn't get the loan any other way, and that's changed tremendously. Now it's a program that's about leverage. It's about maximizing your capital so that you can put as little down in some cases as possible in order to keep that cash for your next property. In the SBA space, we can do, on average, we're between 80 and 90% LTV. Which, on the conventional side of things, we're seeing, 60, sometimes 70%. So you're able to keep that much more capital in your pockets. And, I really want to drive home the expertise piece. Back at our trade show booth, which I hope you all visit, we have on there, it says the experience to know what's possible and the expertise to make it happen. And that's really, really something that we take to heart, because, it's to your benefit for us to know these programs and to work with you, to partner up with you so that we can take the program that best meets your needs. And we're in it for the long haul. These are mostly 25-year loans. So once we book a loan with you, we're going to talk a lot and we're going to get to know each other. So I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me. Come by our booth. It's number 1432. Be happy to talk about any projects you have coming up, refinances, acquisitions, PIPs, you name it. Come on by. Again, my name is Jonathan Smith, Northeast Bank, and thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan.